Hi, I'm Kevin Felix Chan. I'm here with Best Delegate, and I'm here with the Secretary General of the Model United Nations of University of Chicago, the MUNUC conference, Reece Trevor. Thank you so much for having us at this conference. You're running one of the biggest conferences in the world, and lots of kids came here from around the world and braved the inclement weather that we had in Chicago. What's it like to be Secretary General of such a large conference?
For me, it's been incredibly gratifying so far. We've been working towards this, both myself and our entire staff of 175 University of Chicago undergraduates, for anywhere between a year and 6 months. So it's very gratifying to see all our work come together and see it paying off. Really, things are running very, very well so far, despite the weather, as you said, Kevin. And it's just great to see that. I'm so proud of what our staff has done and what the delegates I've seen in committees so far have been doing.
Speaking of delegates, I've been going around, I saw a lot of delegates participating very actively from the very beginning, and part of that was the opening ceremony speaker mentioned Model UN will help change you, and Model UN should inquire about the intellectual side of things, right? Talk to me a little bit about how you guys infused the culture of University of Chicago into this conference and to get people to start thinking about the issues.
Absolutely, that's a great point. Unlike a lot of other conferences, MUNUC isn't just branded by the University of Chicago. We really do try to make the University of Chicago philosophy a big part of how we run our conference. So we're not just a competitive event where delegates come to win awards, but we are a pedagogical experience first and foremost, where you're coming here to learn something, and our job is to teach you something. And that for us comes from the entire University of Chicago idea that what we're committed to as an educational institution is not just getting your degree and getting out, but of really becoming a better person, a more intellectually aware person, by really pursuing what the admissions office likes to call the life of the mind. So I think that's something that really influences our way of doing things here at MUNUC, and I think it definitely reflects in the experience delegates have.
Speaking of the admissions office influencing you guys to do more, right, than just school, how has Model UN influenced you to want to just do more? What does it mean? What does Model UN meant to you?
Sure, absolutely. My involvement in Model UN has been a huge part of my college experience, and it's really been my one and only true love of an extracurricular activity. And the thing that I've enjoyed most about this is that I've gotten exposure to so many different things here, from moderating my first GA back in my first year, to running a small crisis committee my second year here at MUNUC, to doing what I do now, where I handle all the administrative aspects of conference. I've gotten exposure in so many different fields, so even though I'm not totally sure what I'll be doing next year, I know that whatever it is, I'll be served well by the very well-rounded experience I've gotten here working with MUNUC.
Well, while you're not sure what you might be doing next year, you might have an opportunity, though, to come back to this conference. One thing I did notice about this conference is that they're really good at getting alumni involved through their peacekeeping operations. And I haven't seen that at any other conference. Can you talk a little bit more about how you guys have such a strong bond and are able to get alumni to come back to volunteer at this conference?
We're really proud of our peacekeeping operations team. We call them PKO, and they give us a hand at night just patrolling the hallways here in the Palmer House and making sure that everybody stays safe. They're composed this year of about 20 alumni volunteers, most of whom graduated in the last 3 to 5 years. And we do a great job of getting them back. They're so enthusiastic, and I think it's because MUNUC staffers just love the conference so much. We really are more than just a 4-day event. We're something that people devote themselves to throughout the entire academic year. So I think that really reflects in the PKO team. And it's also worth mentioning that this year we're looking to expand our alumni network as well. So we've been reaching out to alumni through development campaigns. We've been putting together receptions for them on campus, all sorts of stuff. So it's a nascent effort now, but we're very proud to be moving the alumni presence, not just beyond PKO, which is a great institution, but to the entire alumni, MUNUC and alumni network of over 1,500 people.
Wow, that sounds really awesome. And you guys are doing a great job getting alumni involved, getting your staff enthusiastic, and also getting delegates to participate. This has been an absolutely great conference, and I congratulate you for that.
Well, thank you so much. It's a pleasure to have you here, Kevin.
Thank you for having us.